everybody, it's the Crypto Dude. Today I'm going to be talking about something a little different than other cryptocurrencies. Now, this cryptocurrency you can't necessarily buy yet, but as of me recording this video, there is a pre-ICO that'll be coming out soon. I just want to let you guys know first, I am not a financial advisor. There's no financial incentive for me to actually be doing this other than for just the pure review. I am not being paid to go and do this, as I'll be talking about over here. If you scroll way down to the bottom, pre-ICO will be starting soon with this. So, just giving you guys the facts. I don't have any possessions of this. This is as unbiased as I can really get for something like this. But without further ado, let's get right down to business. Kryptonium, a brief introduction to 2018. Decentralized cryptocurrency with enhanced levels of privacy and security. Privacy in an open society requires anonymous transaction systems. Until now, cash has been a primary such system. An anonymous system empowers individuals to reveal their identity when desired and only when desired. Kryptonium is a hybrid of some of the most advanced privacy-focused technologies in the crypto world. What Kryptonium represents is the opportunity for early investors to become part of a unique, exciting industry. It's a disruptive industry, built not just for spectators or technologically advanced but for the massives. Kryptonium offers ease of use. Kryptonium is a cryptocurrency based on CryptoNote. It has secure blockchain, which will enhance levels of privacy through the features such as ring CTs, Tor, and L2P, Ghost, and will facilitate the introduction of zero-knowledge smart contracts. So let's go and look at some features over here. So, untraceable balances, or payments. Kryptonium provides users with a completely anonymous payment scheme, unlinkable transactions, using a variation of Diffie-Hellman exchange protocol. A receiver has multiple unique one-time addresses. Okay. Double spend proof. Nobody would be able to spend the same money twice, even if all the signatures are anonymous. Illegality and proof of work. Kryptonium brings equality with its Hungarian proof of work utilizing built-in CPU instructions. I might mind this when it comes out. Alright, so untraceable payments, what is essentially saying with these transactions, they'll be able to go and send, like you're going to be sending something to someone and it might be like split among like 5 different addresses at one time to go to one address. This is just an example. So you don't exactly know whether or not it's coming from one individual wallet or a whole bunch of different people at the same time. For really pinpointing it, it would be really hard to go and look at it, which is very unique. I've never actually... That's a really good idea. I never actually thought about that. That would solve a lot of problems. Because the only way you can really track someone, per se, is through their wallet address. So, the problem. Everyone has the right to privacy, security, and anonymity. However, with the invention of new technologies in the internet, there is a very vast array of ways in which dishonest and deceiving individuals and entities can compromise a transaction. The world is full of outdated platforms that can no longer achieve the level of privacy, security, and anonymity entitled to the public. Kryptonium's solution is to introduce Kryptonium, where the control is in the hands of the people. The general public has the opportunity to gain control of their freedom and security. Kryptonium will be built with the people's security in mind. Our goal is to provide the enhanced levels of security we sought after for many years, allowing us peace of mind when it comes to privacy of our assets and children's futures. We have built Kryptonium with several layers of cryptography, proven privacy features, which will allow for enhanced levels of anonymity. So, I just want to say first, in general, a big thing in cryptocurrency is privacy, and the fact that this is going to be a privacy-focused cryptocurrency is definitely a big thing, especially for them, because just in general, and what we've seen many times, such as Verge in the past, many other, I think PivX also has privacy features, but just a lot of cryptocurrencies in general that have like privacy features typically are really sought out, especially during a bull market. Where can I purchase Kryptonium? To participate in our crowd sale, you will have to register for updates on our website via email and agree you are not a citizen of the United States of America, the People's Republic of China. Well, that's awkward. You can also join our official channels on Twitter, Discord, and Telegram linked on our website. When do you plan to launch Kryptonium? Well, our objective is to carry out the crowd sale in Q2 of 2018, and then launch Kryptonium immediately following the crowd sale. So this is actually coming out relatively soon, so keep your eyes open for a video with that. When do you plan to launch? Oh, I just said that. I really believe in your vision. How can I help promote Kryptonium? We are a team of individuals focused on giving power back to the people by facilitating freedom of choice. If you would like to promote Kryptonium, spread the word, share this document, and join our official channels. You can go and look at the description down below to join the Discord if you want. And I can always go and link this PDF here too, so you can go and look at it as well. Fund distribution. Although Kryptonium is based on the ideas of privacy as a choice, we pride ourselves in being extremely transparent. This chart displays the allocation of funds, its usage in the areas of which Kryptonium will be used or allocated. So, looking right here, your ticker symbol will be KRX. No token, we will have our own functioning blockchain, which is nice because, I mean, come on, the fact that a lot of other like cryptocurrencies in general are built on Ethereum blockchain. It's kind of ridiculous. If you're really wanting to take it seriously, you should actually have your own blockchain. If you want to know more about blockchain or anything like that, you can go and check out a video about that. So their max supply is 177 million, which isn't really that much compared to a lot of other cryptocurrencies. Smooth varying rewards start at 55 until no coins are left, which final subsidy of 0.3 block rewards for infinity. So, just like with most cryptocurrencies, starting out, big block rewards because people aren't too familiar with it. I'm going to rest in peace, headphone users. Let me drink to that. Okay. So yeah, it'll be starting at 55. I don't think it's actually going to be telling you what's broken down with that. I'm assuming it'll probably be in the white paper, because typically what you see in other white papers, such as Bulwark, where they'll break it down to where between this block and this block it's certain rewards. I'm assuming in the white paper when it comes out, I'll go and say something. Let's see, block time's about 2 minutes, and the difficulty retargets every block, which is nice. So then, like, when a whole bunch of people come onto it, it won't make it so that those people are just going to go and just eat up all the blocks. But let's see. Pre-mine, yes, 30% pre-mine, ICO, team, and bounties. And it is a lot, I would say yes. But I think they're kind of explaining it as I'll go further on. But to be announced, US and China can't participate. There's a bounty program, bonus for referrals and early adopters, and like I said, the white paper coming soon. So what they're going to do is be spending it for bounties. So bounties, as you know, it would be like promotions. I don't know. Maybe this would be considered a bounty. I don't know exactly. But so bounties would be like someone maybe showing you how to go and install the wallet, or maybe for like Mac, Windows, and Linux. Maybe that would be something they would go and pay you guys for. Maybe showing how to go and buy on the exchange. Maybe explaining what proof of work is or anything like that. Basically, anything you can do to go and really help the community, there should be some sort of bounty over there, and they'll be rewarding you for actually helping promoting and getting the word out. There's a reserve, so I'm assuming the reserve is for, I don't know, maybe specific. I'm just speculating. I don't know entirely. I'm assuming the reserve is going to be for, like, just to go and have, just in case if anything goes wrong. That's my guess. For 10% for management and operations, because, these people need to get paid. You can't just assume everything that they're going to be doing is for free. Like, come on. 25% for marketing. Very important to get the the word out about a cryptocurrency. I mean, as you see now, Ethereum and Bitcoin are like really big players, and everyone really knows about them. That's why it's good to make sure that your marketing is key and very thorough, so then people understand what's actually going on with the cryptocurrency. 25% for research and development, improving the blockchain technology and really building it. And for exchange liquidity, from what I guess is they're going to have, again, I'm speculating on this. I'm guessing with exchange liquidity, they want to make it so that, like, the exchanges, if they get like boggled down or anything, they could probably either pull stuff out or like put stuff back in. I'm not entirely sure if that's what it is, but essentially that's explaining why there's a 30% pre-mine for it. They're breaking it down so you guys know this is how they're going to be breaking the pre-mine, and this is where the money's going to be spent. And I forgot the algorithm's Kryptonite. So with I guess that's it. Okay. With Kryptonite, from what I've seen, it's very good for AMD. So when you're switching over from Ethereum to something else, I think this would definitely be a good coin to go and mine. I mean, as of right there, you could probably go and take some CPUs and go and mine it. I might take my miners and go and mine them as well. One thing I really like about this, I mean, as you guys know, like, there's no white paper yet. I will be talking about the white paper when it comes out. I like the idea of it. I like the idea of a privacy of cryptocurrency. I like the idea that, I mean, they're kind of being really honest with it. Like, they're saying, okay, we're going to be pre-mining just because we need to go and have money to go and pay people. You can't just assume people are going to work for free. How are you going to pay your bills? If you want an actual team to be working, you need to have some cryptocurrency set out for them. We look right here. Here's the website, kryptonium.io. As you see, the white paper's coming soon. You can join the Discord right there. I'm assuming this is a little video about it. So, like they said before, untraceable payments, like I was saying, obviously the double spend proof, and we have proof of work, which is really nice. As we'll see in the future, we'll see what else they'll be adding for it. I like the idea of mobile mining. Again, the big thing is decentralization, and I think there's a lot more phones than GPUs, which kind of makes sense. They're making privacy as their big focus here, and my big thing is I really believe privacy-focused cryptocurrencies are the future, just because the big thing is with like big governments, they want to go and watch what everyone's doing. So having the actual like opportunity to make sure that your transactions aren't being watched out, but watched over by some kind of big corporation, I would rather have that. That's just me, and I believe any investment in privacy tokens in general are nice. I mean, something that we go and compare this to, for example, let's go look at Verge. So as we see with Verge, we're going to speculate today. So, I'm just going to go and answer like something that someone might say. Oh, 177 million. That's a lot. That's a lot. Well, why don't you look at Verge? What is Verge max supply? Oh, 16 billion. With a B. With a B. Now, let's go and keep what else in mind. They're taking out 30% of the supply for the pre-mine, alright? So, if you want to get some actual, like, facts with this, let's times this by 30. Okay, so I'm going to take this. Now, their actual supply is only going to be 124 million as their max supply. Yes, of course, there'll be more stuff onto it. But just in general, without the devs doing anything, this is technically their max supply with that part out. Which, compared to things like Verge, it's definitely something interesting. I'm just using Verge as an example because I know Verge was like a really big privacy cryptocurrency, and people in the future, once there's a bull market again and people start doubting cryptocurrency, then you're going to be hearing about it again. I can almost guarantee you that thing's going to go back up decently because of all the hype around it. But just in general. So, I like the idea that we're actually looking at the cryptocurrency before it really comes out. And if you go and see right here, we're gonna find the price to be determined. Um, it's gonna, their goal, like they actually want to have as much privacy features as you really can have on a cryptocurrency. And we'll be seeing more about the roadmap. They tell about the funds being distributed, as I went and said before. It also says it in their introductory paper. I guess that's what you would call it. Um, but we'll see. We'll see what happens in the future. I'm definitely interested in figuring out when their white paper comes out, what their main goal, that what they really want to go and do. Because if you go and look, there's even more than what they were actually saying in the introductory paper. Why didn't you guys include this? Okay, yeah. So think about it. It's smart contracts. Smart contracts with zero knowledge. So that means essentially your smart contracts will have privacy features. Oh, I thought that was confusing me for a second. It'll have privacy features. So I don't think there's really anything that has that. I mean, Ethereum has smart contracts, but they aren't private. The fact that you can go and choose either to have like a transaction done on a private or a public ledger. I mean, they want to have a chat. So imagine you, just hypothetically, you have an eBay that has privacy features on there, and you're talking to each other and selling some things using Kryptonium, for example. Atomic swaps, that's a really big thing because you don't have to go and swap without having to go and use a third party involved. That's huge. And they even have an actual debit card. I don't even know they said that in there. Did they even say that in there? It must be something newer from this. Wow, that's actually pretty cool. That's really cool. A lot of cryptocurrencies don't have that. To go and use an actual debit card that will just convert it to whatever other currency you have, I think that's pretty awesome. Wow, I did not even know that. Well, we learn something new every day. I'm very excited. I'm really hyped to go and see what happens with this in the future. I'm really crazy about like privacy focused cryptocurrencies because I do believe that there will be like the big future for everyone. And if you go and check out the channel, you'll see in the future when I go and talk about the white paper when it actually comes out, and be finding more information about like their ICO and everything like that. I'll probably make more videos about Kryptonium, but just in general, I think this does have a lot of potential. I believe that the fact that they're being so, you know, public with what they're spending the cryptocurrency and everything on, I believe that's really a big thing. I like the fact it's got all these privacy features, as I went and stated before. The fact that they want to go and implement all these different features, which is not available really with any other cryptocurrency. I don't think I've ever heard of smart contracts with zero knowledge. I mean, you can go and correct me in the comments, but I think this is going to be one of the first ones that are actually like available. I've really never heard of that before. That could be quite a challenge for Ethereum because Ethereum does not have these kinds of privacy features. I mean, we'll see. We'll see what happens. More information should be provided as it gets closer and closer to the ICO. I'm definitely interested. I mean, having all these different features is definitely something huge, but you can go and check in with my channel in the future to go and see the white paper. Anyway, before I go and wrap up, let's talk about today's sponsor, Sippy Cup Trading. With Sippy Cup Trading, you can go and learn about all sorts of methods to be trading in this ever-changing cryptocurrency landscape. They're a group of over 1,300 traders from every sector in the market. They're there to go and help you. They're easy to go and contact. They have a Discord group, which I have linked down below, and you can sign up with the promo code CryptoDude10 and receive 10% off any trading tips or anything else. They are a great group. They're friendly, knowledgeable, and they'll be there for all your trading needs. Anyway, guys, this has been me, the Crypto Dude, and I'll be seeing you guys later.